One-on-one time today with former Liberty Flames basketball star Larry Blair, who's set to be inducted into the Liberty Athletics Hall of Fame tonight, one of 6 new members in the class of 2020. Larry, welcome back to Lynchburg. I know you've got to be thrilled about tonight.
I am. Thank you for having me. I want to say thank you for everybody who had a part in placing me in the Hall of Fame. Definitely a big honor. Get to share with my family, my friends who's watching online, and definitely it's fun to have my wife and my son here to experience this moment with me as well.
Larry is a Charlotte native, played for Liberty from 2004 through 2007. He's second on LU's all-time scoring list, more than 2,200 points. Here's a great stat, 43 career 20-point games. That's a lot of 20-point games. When you think back on your Liberty career, what really stands out the most? What are you most proud of?
Well, winning to start off. That first year, just winning that championship, because that's why we all compete. Just knowing, because I had a great group of seniors with Jason Sarchett, had Reber who was there, Gabe Martin, Big Lou. Ryan Mantlow, those guys set the tone. You know, they allowed me to understand what hard work is about. You know, I was a hard worker coming in, but just to see those guys as leaders, it was something I was able to embody and have displayed as I moved up the rankings of, you know, my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So, but just having those different relationships along the way, you know, there's so many things I really can say was special, but I definitely winning that championship is the pinnacle of everything.
Larry, after you played at Liberty, you played 11 seasons of pro basketball in various countries. Tell us what you're doing now.
Right now, I'm in transportation. My wife and I have a real estate company as well, and starting next week, I will be helping the Charlotte school system out. So got my hand in a few different areas, along with coaching. My son's team and some guys middle school, high school. So just try to do anything, just stay busy and give back where I can with my Team Blair organization, and just a lot of different things.
What's your son's name? How old is he?
He's 5 years old. His name is Larry Blair III. So try to keep that going.
There you go.
You know, but he's awesome. He's a great kid. He's intelligent. You know, he has a personality. He's very enjoyable to be around. So with him in the house every day, it just, you know, allows me to maintain my focus on just trying to create the right path for him to follow. So he's definitely an inspiration to me. And, you know, my wife and myself do a real good job just going, you know, teamwork to make sure he has everything he needs to be successful.
Gotta have teamwork when you've got a 5-year-old.
My wife, she does well. She's the backbone of everything. So, you know, I just follow suit behind her and make it work.
How emotional is tonight going to be for you, having a lot of family here with you tonight, being inducted into the Liberty Athletics Hall of Fame?
I'm sure when the moment is happening, it's definitely going to be more emotional than it's been leading up to it. The moment when I got the call, you know, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. You know, told my wife, told my brothers and sisters. I actually had a meeting with everybody at my mom's house. So we were all sitting here. They were ecstatic about it. And I was just like, you know, I'm happy with it. You know, I'm happy with it. But I think as the time gets close, I'm really going to understand the true emotions with it. Because my son actually said something this morning while he was on a school call on Zoom with his teacher, and he said he was going to Virginia. He knew about the interview, so he was like, my dad has an interview and we're going to see his school, but just to see the joy in his face, he looked at me and smiled afterwards. It was just joy from him, which at that moment I really realized that, okay, this is a special moment, and just to have the understanding that it was one thing that I was successful for, that my son could be proud of, it really brought it full circle for me at that moment. It's just this morning. So I know the closer we get to time, it's going to hit me. It's going to hit me. I know, but, you know, I just trying to take the moment as it is, as it comes, and just enjoy my family being here, because that's what really it means a lot to me, the support they had leading up to Liberty and beyond. It's just been incredible.
Well, you look great now. You look like you could lace them up right now. You played 11 seasons of pro ball after college, so you played up to your almost mid-30s, I guess, playing basketball. Tell us about playing professional basketball in a lot of different countries. Where all did you play?
My first 5 years I was in Europe. 2 years in France, 1 year in Republic of Georgia. Finland was my second year, and Hungary was my first year. Then I transitioned to the Middle East, where I played 1 year Saudi Arabia, 2 years in Lebanon, 3 years in Qatar. So many different culture changes throughout the years, but it was great experiences. Each of them have their own different experience from them. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to have those moments, and to come back home and explain to younger kids behind me, like, it's possible for you to reach where I reached and beyond. So I could just share my experiences with them, just to give them some type of motivation to try to be successful, not only in sports, not in sports, but just whatever area they choose to focus on. And as long as you put the hard work there, and it's possible. Especially with support, because that's what I definitely had growing up and was able to do what I did. So,
did you have a favorite place to play?
I would say France. And why it's more of a special place now is because my son his nickname, because he's a third, is Trois, which is three in French. Mm-hmm. So I'll say that's probably the most special place. But each country really had its own special thing about it. It was so different. Like, the European countries, even if they were neighboring countries, they had a whole different type of lifestyle to offer, experiences to offer, monuments to visit. So all of it was different. They always had their own special thing to them, but I think France kind of notched them all. So,
Larry, you were the 2004 Big South Freshman of the Year, led the Flames to the NCAA tournament berth for only the second time in school history. You're the only LU player to earn all Big South honors all 4 years of your playing career, including first team honors your last 3 seasons.
Okay.
First year, second team. Those are some incredible stats.
Oh, well,
you realize you're that good, did you?
I appreciate you letting me know. That's definitely that's something to be proud of. I put some hard work into just preparing. Not only during the school year, but my summers. Definitely but that's a testament to the coaching staff that we had and the trainers we had. The managers were great. I know particularly Matt Olinger used to always, no matter when I called him, he would show up, help rebound, help work me out. So just everybody. So that's an honor to you guys as well, who's listening and may see this. Thank y'all for y'all help for allowing me to reach where I'm at today. So, thank you greatly.
From your days, who are your favorite teammates? Who are guys that maybe you still keep in contact with today, guys that were really special to you during your playing time?
Harry Williams. We speak frequently. We actually was in the same country in Lebanon my last year that I played. We crossed paths. He was with some basketball organization out there training, doing well. So we got to catch up a lot, on my off nights after practice or games. I talked to Gabe here and there. Me and Luvon Sneed. Damian Hubbard, I talk to Damian about every day, 2-3 times a day. Anthony Smith. Evan Risher, from time to time. He's doing great things out in Texas. He's a preacher out there, so he's doing really good. Rail Porter, Alex McClain, we'll check in on each other. So I pretty much, from each year, there's 1 or 2 guys that I stay in contact with, run across. So shout out to you guys that's doing well and keep the success up.
I'm sure you've been back over to campus. You kind of know what's going on over there now. Things have changed quite a bit since you played basketball here.
Hey, if I had the access that's there now, oh, man. Yeah, the campus looks great. Like, you know, sometimes from what I hear that they have, what they're getting, shouldn't be this way, but I get a little jealous. Because, they're doing a great job with just building up the facilities to make sure, you know, the athletes are at the tip-top shape and have everything, all the resources that they need. And it's proven, it's showing in the championships that's coming up, it's popping up for Liberty Athletics across the board. You know, the guys just won back-to-back championships. Like they have the team to make a three-peat, if you ask me. So, but yeah, the campus look great. Not just from an athletic standpoint, just overall with the education buildings that's popped up since my last time really getting a view to campus. The campus and the athletics look like they're heading in the right direction.
Larry Blair will be inducted into the class of 2020 tonight, Liberty Athletics Hall of Fame. Joining Larry in the class are going to be Andrea Wildrick Hampson of track and field, along with Henry Elliott, track and field, former head football coach Morgan Hout, Samuel Johnson of men's soccer, and baseball's Jeff Mincy. The new class is also going to be recognized during tomorrow's home football game against Louisiana Monroe that begins at noon. Last thing for you, Larry, how do you want people to remember you as during your playing time and your accomplishments at Liberty? Just a person who gave it all he had, because that's how I played every possession. Rather, you know, no matter how the game's going, up 20, down 20, tight ball game, I'm just out here trying to do what I need to do my part to help the team win. Rather the scoring, I know I get a lot of recognition because of scoring, but I like to think, you know, in other areas I was just as devoted. You know, I learned how to become a leader as I got older, and just try to be an example by my presence of doing things, not really speaking as much, but just somebody who's devoted, you know, and to winning, because that's what it was about to me playing. You know, I was fortunate enough, blessed enough to get one championship out the deal, so you know, that's fine. That's one more than a lot of athletes can say. But I just want to thank all my coaches from my first year to my last year, all the staff members, from Buck Romero who help keep us eligible. You know, people inside the offices who may not get any recognition. Just thank y'all, and also congratulations to the other members tonight going in the Hall of Fame with me as well. So just thank God for this moment. Larry, you were a joy to watch for me and thousands of Flames fans all over. Thanks for joining us today on One on One. Thank you guys very much. Good to see y'all again too. Good to see you. Y'all looking good. Looking good. All right.